Good evening and thank you for joining us for Kremta News at 10 tonight. I'm Mark Hanrahan. New tonight, we are learning more about a tragic fire in Spangle, which killed 7 dogs this morning, including 5 puppies. Kremta's Kyle Simchuk spoke with the dog's owner. He joins us live in the newsroom tonight with what she's saying about all this. Kyle?
Well, yeah, Mark, these puppies were just 8 weeks old, and the family doesn't know exactly how their barn caught fire. The tragedy does have one silver lining, though. The dog's mother was able to get out alive. These are just some of the adorable faces Laura House and her daughters have been taking care of for the last 8 weeks.
They were so cute, and I just love puppies so much.
They went to the animal barn to feed their 5 puppies and 3 dogs this morning, and everything seemed just fine. Then around 10 a.m., a neighbor started pounding on their front door.
At first we were really scared because we didn't know why someone was banging on our door.
Then they looked outside and started running.
The entire barn was engulfed in flames by the time we got out. It was scary.
I tried to run in to where the puppies were. I tried to get to them, but there was already smoke and flames and stuff, and there was nothing we could do.
The 5 helpless puppies and their father died in the fire, along with another dog.
Oh my gosh, it was awful. I'm a big dog lover, and it's just really affecting me that we lost these puppies and these 2 dogs that we had.
Amazingly, the puppy's mom managed to escape.
Neighbor across the street from us, he tried to open one of the doors. Once he couldn't get it open, he kicked it open, and she was able to run out.
What remained of the barn was still smoldering this afternoon, and while Laura and her family lost so much today, they're still thankful.
We're very grateful for the firefighters and our neighbors and stuff, and we're just devastated that this happened.
And the family says the mother dog Coco suffered 2nd and 3rd degree burns. She's recovering at a vet clinic. Now, as for the cause of the fire, again, the family's not sure, but right now their only hunch is that something may have gone wrong with a heat lamp. Mark?
All right, Kyle, thank you very much. No Lie Brewhouse announced today they'll be partnering with Rick Clark from the Spokane Quarantine and the U.S. Marine Corps for Toys to Tots. This year, No Lie is hoping to raise $20,000 to help buy Christmas gifts for children. The money would also help supply meals for families across Spokane and eastern Washington. From November 10th through the 15th, No Lie will be selling cases of No Lie's Day Fade Huckleberry Lemonade for $25, with proceeds going towards Toys for Tots. Another Asian giant hornet has been found, this time in British Columbia. This is the 4th one this year. The Agricultural Department says it was caught in a Japanese beetle trap not too far from where the nests have been eradicated in Blaine, Washington. Experts will analyze the hornet to see if it was from one of those nests or from somewhere else. Well, you can now set up notifications for available campsites throughout the state. Washington State Parks announced a new feature on its reservation website. So to sign up, just visit washington.goingtocamp.com, then select a site and click Notify Me. The Spokane County Sheriff's Office is taking its recruiting efforts to Times Square of all places. That's where they paid to place ads to recruit deputies. The billboards drew a lot of scrutiny on social media because of a typo. The word Washington was missing the letter G. These photos of the new billboards were posted on the SCSO Facebook page. The typo was quickly fixed. These billboards can also be seen in places like Portland, Seattle, Denver, and in Austin. After the typo gained attention and criticism across social media, SCSO quickly got that company to fix them. The billboards kicked off yesterday. They'll run through today. In an interview today with CNN, Spokane County Sheriff Ozzie Knezevich says it's important for them to explore different recruiting tactics. He went on to say that at the end of the year, the Sheriff's Office will have hired more people than they've ever hired, and adds they plan to have ads in Southern California next. KREM 2 has reached out to the Sheriff's Office several times to find out how much money was spent on this recruiting campaign and how many people have been hired. We have yet, though, to hear back. KREM 2 also reached out to Spokane County Communications Manager Jared Webley about the billboards. He clarified that while the county commissioners oversee the county's overall budget, how the sheriff utilizes his department's budget is up to his discretion. We are learning new information about why former WSU head football coach Nick ROLOVICH believes he was wrongfully fired. He submitted an administrative appeal to the university regarding his recent termination. KREM 2's Amanda Rowley breaks down what's in that 34-page document.
This appeal is the next step in the termination process for WSU's former head football coach Nick ROLOVICH. This is his first opportunity to appeal the university's intent to terminate. He will eventually have another opportunity to appeal directly to the president, who has the final say.
The appeal claims WSU's athletic director Pat Chun made several hostile statements to Nick ROLOVICH for refusing to get vaccinated. It also claims Human Resources determined ROLOVICH was entitled to a religious exemption. HR then told Chun it was considering approving ROLOVICH's exemption request with proposed accommodations. They included mask wearing, social distancing, and testing requirements. But the athletic department rejected the accommodations. It also challenged HR's conclusion that ROLOVICH met requirements for religious exemption. The appeal also mentions the university's review process for employee exemption requests was supposed to be blind, but it suggests Chun did know the details of ROLOVICH's exemption. Leading up to the state's vaccination deadline, the appeal says Chun questioned ROLOVICH's character, the sincerity of his faith and his mental health, adding Chun called him selfish and that he could expect to be fired on October 19th. According to the appeal, Chun suggested ROLOVICH speak with his wife because she had been in a couple different religions referred to as cults. It goes on to say Chun denying accommodations for ROLOVICH does not constitute a just cause termination under the terms of his contract.
Now, at this point in the termination process, ROLOVICH is on paid leave as outlined in his contract. Now, at this time, we have found no record of a lawsuit filed against the university. Reporting in the newsroom, Amanda Rowley, KREM 2 News.
Amanda, thank you very much. Let's talk weather now. It was a wet start today across the inland Northwest, and then this evening the wind moved in. I want to get out to meteorologist Thomas Patrick in the Outdoor Weather Center. And Thomas, has the wind died down yet?
Not all that much, Mark. And every time I get in this gust, I can feel just how cold it is because, let's face it, I'd rather it be 32 degrees and a calm evening than it to be 47 degrees with this 20-30 mile per hour wind. We're actually still under a wind advisory for another hour. I think the worst of the wind gusts are behind us, but they were gusting between about 30 and 40 miles per hour throughout the evening hours about a couple hours ago. That rainfall actually helping to accelerate some of those winds. It actually just stopped raining over Spokane within the last couple minutes here. Still raining pretty steadily over Coeur d'Alene. That's the way it's going to stay for the next half hour or so. Look at this weekend though. Another chance for precipitation on Saturday, and you might notice that it does have a snow icon attached to that. Coming up, I'm going to detail just how many days do have rain chances for us and what's the reasonable chance for snow that we could see on a few of these mornings come either this weekend or even next week.
Got my attention, Thomas. Thank you very much. We'll check back in with you later in the broadcast. Well, the White House reveals new vaccine mandate guidelines. We'll tell you more about what will be required when we come back. And a little later in the broadcast, we'll introduce you to a duck. This duck making impact in his neighborhood. We are back in just 90 seconds.